Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Oh shit. I can't go this way. This is a fungus zone. What's it called? It's bad. It's bad. Okay, abort.
It's the withering.
That.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Paimon doesn't understand. It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the withering is formed? Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the withering, but what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us.
I got this.
So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake. But when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
I'll take your word for it.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this! We've dealt with the withering countless times already.
It's been a while, Paimon. It's been a while. Okay. She is not the person I would be using for this. Excuse me. Coming through. Actually, that's the center. You don't count. Ow!
Not bad.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Where's the last one? This way, somewhere. Oh, there. Wait, I didn't get you? Oh, I lost my thingy. Hold up. Oh my god, I'm practically dead. Excuse me. Coming through. Mate, no stamina. There we go. Alrighty, let's try not to die, people.
To ashes!
Let's get out of there, Beto.
Speed of light.
Wind, hear me!
Yeah, that's good, that's good. Heal up, girl.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Excuse me. This way, this way. Take the fight over here. Thank you.
Speed of light.
Oh wait, someone's still alive? You are.
Nowhere to hide.
Right. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, is this one of your friends?
As I expected. It's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. so it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
It didn't know that help was coming.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home. Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Hold on. I think I got something.
What you got? From the Lunara, or did you sense
see.
something?
Okay, I understand. Thank you so much.
I like the way her eyes go. They're very pretty.
So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
Let's go before he dies.
Must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
Can I collect my loot first in my treasure chest? Hashtag priorities.
You give, you receive.
Righty. We're good. Huh. That seems difficult to get to. Excuse me, do you have any, like, super high trajectory? What is this? What is this? I've never walked into them before. What are they? I don't know, but you do not help me get up here. Do you think? Oh, come on. That is just mean. That's just mean. Pure mean. I'm moving on. Did we ever finalize whatever that was? I have no idea. But I'm not gonna look for it now.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
There is a lot of fungi here.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
If we startle them, we won't be able to avoid a fight.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family.
Well, you have to tell them not to attack me.
Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us.
Again, if you want me to not attack them, you have to get them to not attack me first.
They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
Yeah, it's on you. I don't speak fungi.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus. I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
She's using the word correctly.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
But what about us?
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight, but if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
All right, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
As long as you can change back to Ida. I don't want to have a fungus Archon.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all. All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Paimon's way of talking is actually really infuriating. Why don't we give it a try now? You're not turning into a fungus, Paimon. There's no we in this statement. It's just Nahida. Then why don't you give it a try now?
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
That was quick. You couldn't have changed into a different type.
Really turned into a fungus!
So how does it feel?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is? Oh.
Yes, I can.
How do we do that?
You use elemental vision. You
I'll
quit.
get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer. Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
This is a very weird situation. Why couldn't the elemental fungus just speak to the other fungi and go, "Hey, help is here. You need to move." Okay, she's just plodding along, looking all cute. Is it this one over here?
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go.
Well, it looks like it's this fungus that you need to help. Hi. Uh-oh.
It seems they didn't notice me.
Well, I mean, they did, but...
It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Look at him. He's all fallen over and everything. Poor little guy.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here.
I mean, it's obviously this one.
I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Can't you use your own eyeballs? Your own eyeballs clearly say this is where we need to be. And then it's this one right here. See? I mean, obvious much?
Ah, so this is the one. Understood.
Nahida uses her elemental power on the fungus. Seeing their companion regain consciousness, the nearby fungi lower their guard against you. She's going to transform back into herself, isn't she? Yep.
What's wrong? I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that.
Well, now you know.
I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly.
That makes sense.
Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
A while later.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember.
Yay!
Really? That's great!
Home, Dendro Dragon.
What? Dendro Dragon?
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin? Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
Dude, that is creepy.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
So essentially, the dragon's gullet is a portal to a extra-dimensional plane. Okay, that's fine. Do you know where the dragon is? It's all well and good to say you know that your home is within it. But if we don't know where it is, we're not really that much closer to finding it.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
I'm still confused.
Is it like dendro slimes giving birth to smaller slimes?
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon.
Of course I am.
The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that a pet has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
A pet is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
He should be suffering with a void?
then a big void will also form inside the dragon. I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now.
I like how they're calling the dendro god, i.e. the Dendro Dragon, i.e. the Egyptian-based land, quasi-Egyptian-based lands dragon, a pep. That's appropriate to Egyptian mythology, because a pep was the serpent god.
No wonder I haven't seen a pep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, a pep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
So saving the Dendro Dragon is the important thing you need to do.
Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form, and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Wow. All of that just from the death of a dragon. Okay, now here to get a hold of yourself.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Maybe you meant to shove the crystal down the dragon's gullet.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
All good.
It's okay.
I don't blame you.
I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members.
I'm more interested in locating the dragon. That seems like more of a priority right now, Nita. Priority. Not to her, apparently.
I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Oh, is that an offering? Oh, that's adorable.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Go home. Leave. Hard decision. Don't know.
Yeah, because you'd be leaving your family behind. I don't think they're allowed inside the dragon.
They are weak. I worry.
It's funny that he's on the same animation path as his friend behind him.
If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here.
Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
But that's that helps now, but that doesn't help long term, yoink. It doesn't help in the future. This is not a long-term solution is what I'm trying to say. I was expecting her to climb, but she just kept skipping up it. Look, I've got to start gathering shit again now that I've got this weekly parametric transformer or whatever it was called. So I need to go out of my way to collect 150 things every week. God, that's a lot. Plant seed. Yeah. There you go. Water. Water. Water, they say. I know just the person for the job.
I'll take care of it.
Is this not...
We planted
Hey!
It's time to handle the invading plant life.
There you go, Barbara. I swear I would never use you. I just used you. Happy?
Let's finish this quick.
Where is this invading plant life? Up here, you say. Die! Thank you, thank you. Ow.
It wasn't kidding when
Forgot
it said
about the
plants
whopper
were
flowers. Forgot that you existed.
Eyes on me! Don't blink! Hey! Ha, with sword comes
Damn it.
shadow.
He moved. He moved. Where's your friend?
Speed of light.
Ouchies. That hurt.
That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Nahida, you feeling better?
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads. Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret? Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat.
Well, I know that much.
Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Why are these flowers glowing?
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
What do you mean, oh? Paimon, we have spent months, almost I think a year in Sumeru. What do you mean, so there was no desert back then? We already know that it never used to be a desert.
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
So you're saying that he didn't live in eastern Sumeru, he lived in west Sumeru. So instead of just going to where it was green, he just stubbornly tried to adapt? That doesn't sound like a good idea.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting. Apep has
Wouldn't
always
just
seen
moved.
itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new
Yep.
order that was
Stubborn.
established.
Stubborn.
Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods.
Let's blame the gods for everything. Why not?
However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
Oh, is it going to try and blame the forbidden knowledge on the gods as well, even though it had nothing to do with them? I thought, well, I mean, kind of did. I'm thinking like archons, but like she means other gods, which it kind of did involve. I thought the gods and dragons were on good terms.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
It likely is, yes. Return to the Withering Zone and speak to the elemental life. Ugh, that sounds like a bad idea.
Work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
I'm hoping it's going to be down. Yes, good. I was like, I am not climbing this thing. No way. Struggling to get up. Yeah.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy.
Hold up. Excuse me? The Lord of Dendro did not plant your plant, nor did the Lord of well, I mean, she was in my party, but that doesn't count. Did not get rid of the whopper flowers. I did. Thank me.
You really like them, don't you?
Family. Like. Do you not like your family?
Very valid question. Paimon doesn't have a family. We don't even know where Paimon's from.
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
So you're saying that family is restricted to species, Paimon? That's very short-sighted of you.
Doesn't matter. Family likes me. I like family.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
That's because you're narrow-minded.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters.
You know what her voice reminds me of? It reminds me of, what's her name? Diva? Was she Plantagenet, or was that the place where they were at? In the Fifth Element, the blue alien lady with the pillars in her body. Her. The diva. That's what your voice reminds me of.
You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Oh, her eyes are glowing again.
Oh, Paimon gets it
She's
now.
received the message.
Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
What if Paimon's looks changed?
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon?
Your irritating nature would shine through regardless of your exterior, Paimon. Don't you worry.
Oh? Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now.
I don't care about their family members. The dragon! The dragon!
It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then Apep may be in danger.
Sorry.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated? That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return from.
The chasm.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
Oh.
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form?
That would be weird.
I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible.
Knowledge doesn't have a form. It's intangible. So how are you now making it tangible and changing its form? That just seems a bit esoteric and abstract for my mind.
Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Okay. If you are unable to reach a destination, please complete the world quest something first. Well, I'm gonna assume that I have completed. It's fine. Let's just go to the map. Where does it want me to go? Where does it want me to go? I don't see a quest marker. What's the quest say? Head to the deepest part of the chasm. I don't know what the deepest part of the chasm is. Oh hey, now we know. See, I would have gone this way. But you're saying this way is the deepest. Okay, I'll take your word for it, Nahida. Wait, how do you know? You've never been here. Has she? No, she hasn't.